Okay guys, I'm out in the greenhouse in my high tunnel, and these are Danny's rutabagas that he planted. And y'all, shh, don't tell Danny, but look what I found. Wow, I mean look, I'm gonna put my hand down here. Look at the size. So what you doing?
I'm coming in out of the cotton picking cold outside. This greenhouse is warm. I'm enjoying it.
And you sneaking some of my English peas.
Well, I was, but some of them ain't ready. But there's a lot of them that is ready. I'm gonna go through here in a minute. Well, I'm gonna pick a few.
I mean,
one right
hanging.
here. Where is it? Oh, here's one right here ready. This one's full and hard, so it's ready to be picked.
So we're gonna have some of those. What's behind you?
Huh? Oh yeah, the carrots.
Probably a few carrots you can harvest just
they
to.
Probably are. I look at the tops of them. Now here's one right here. It's got a decent base on it.
Yeah, look at that. You're getting some carrots out of my greenhouse. We're gonna have English peas. Oh wow.
That's a big old
Tell me
one.
I can't grow carrots.
Beautiful, ain't they?
I paid a little attention to your carrot manual.
Yeah.
So we got a few for supper, and that saves us a few for the next week or so.
Well, that's the whole thing. What we're doing is we're eating along. We're not just coming in here cleaning them all up, you know. I mean, there's one right here. I have to check this one because I can look at the top of it and I can tell.
Oh yeah.
You know, look at it.
So we have carrots,
Besides,
but that's
way big old
that's
carrot.
Not all. I found a surprise, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm coming here to check it out. It's down here. It's right here.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Look at this thing. Look at. I want you to look at the. That thing is just. I gotta pull one of these off.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Look at this. My arms are 3 feet long. Look at that. That thing reaches all the way up the whole length of my arm here.
Isn't that awesome?
These are edible.
Yeah, so you don't lose it.
Yeah, these are edible.
Animals like them too, but.
Yeah, animals love them.
But I found one, and when I told him about it, he just had to come see. Because he didn't think he was going to get any off of this.
I didn't think I was going to get nothing, but guys, look at this.
And I know the camera doesn't do it justice, but look, my hand, look at this. And he's going to clean it off.
I'm fixing to clean it off. Let me lay these carrots down back here. Get this thing out of here. I mean, I don't want to lose your dirt. That's what it is.
No.
These roots is really...
Look at that. This is a rutabaga.
Yeah, that's a rutabaga.
And so I'm thinking we're going to slice this little boogie up for supper.
Look at that.
Roasted with some carrots, and what all can we add to it? Carrots and rutabaga, just roast them. I bet that would be so good.
Look at that.
And I'll make a microgreen salad, and we got some roast that's already in a pot.
Try not to.
I think all that sounds good, don't you?
Oh, anything from Deep South sounds good. Because this is like the Garden of Eden down here.
I think that looks pretty awesome.
Look at this. I mean, you know, you got to get a concept of how big. I mean, look at this thing, guys. This thing is over 3 feet tall.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I mean, look at that.
Since when does a rutabaga beautiful?
I mean, look at that. Big old root on that thing. That's amazing. I mean, look at that. All the way from the ground up. Look at that.
Isn't that awesome?
A large plant. Look at that.
And the leaves are just healthy, except for one spot I see.
One little spot on one of them, but that's an old leaf that was on the bottom right there. We'll give it to the chickens or something.
Yeah. Well, now we had a little bit of, so that people see that it's not all hunky-dory. We had something eat right there.
That was way back yonder, back when it was so hot.
And then this one was starting to...
the cold weather did this because...
Yeah, the cold got it and it started shrinking.
Back when it froze.
Chickens love it anyways.
That's going to go to the chickens. Yep. So, look at that.
But you're proud. At least you got a rutabaga.
I got one rutabaga out of it.
Now the others are pretty, but they're not making roots yet.
They're too thick. That's what was wrong with them. They're way too thick. You know, you can look in here. I'm going to give these to the chickens. Here's one here. Another one. You see them up under there? They're just way too thick. Got little stuff like that.
Won't never make anything.
Never make nothing. Guys, today's February the 18th. Pretty chilly out here today, but nevertheless, it's carrot planting time for the summer. We got to get them in the ground, guys. Carrots can germinate in a temperature anywhere from 40 to 75 to 80 degrees. Probably 70 is probably the optimal temperature, but nevertheless, we got 80-something degree temperature coming next week before another cool down after that. So if I can get these things covered up, it takes about 6 to 7 days for them to sprout. If you leave them there any longer than that and they don't come up, there's something wrong. The temperature is either too cold or something was happening. So in 6 days, I'll take this cover off of here and begin to look. And if I see the little fork start popping out of the ground, everything will come off of here. And if it's gonna get cold, we'll put a hoop over this thing and we'll put some row cover over it and everything. We'll protect them. But guys, got some exciting news. Wanda and I's been waiting quite a while for this. We've been working on this for quite a while, because when you do this type of work, it doesn't just happen overnight. And that is, we have our new carrot manual out. Everything in this manual is what we do here. We have proven at our place that it's a total success. We raise fantastic carrots every year. We've raised them in containers. We've tried it there. We've tried it in the raised beds. We've tried it in the high tunnels. I mean, we've tried it all kinds of ways, in all types of containers and everything, and it works every time the way we do it. A lot of it has to do with variety of carrots, and that, is a big issue depending on where you live at. Now, down here where we live at in the Deep South, we have found out that the Carota is our favorite carrot to use here. We do have Danvers half-long planted here for the summer months. Now, the summer months, your carrots are going to be bitter tasting. Wintertime carrots are very sweet carrots. That's the reason we save our Carota for the wintertime, because that is just the most fantastic carrot we've ever ate. But the Danvers half-long does pretty good in the south in the heat, and they come out tasting pretty good. Now, when I say bitter, I don't mean it's so bad you can't eat it. It's just that once you've had one of them from the winter time and then you taste one from the summer, you'll go, wow, now that's a difference. But they're still fantastic if you want to use them in soups and stuff like that, or you're canning them or whatever. It's really good for that. But guys, this right here, the carrot manual. We have the sweet potato manual, the English pea manual. Now we have the carrot manual, and it's punched out with rings here. You can put it in the binders, 3-ring binders, so you can keep it. To open it up, I even had a few extra pages in the back just left blank. It's all about the dirt and what you have in it. The richer it is, the better it is. And you can't have too much nitrogen. All that information is in the manual. You can find this manual on our Etsy store, deepsouthhomestead.etsy.com. Deep South Homestead's newest book, the Carrot Manual. Thank you guys from Deep South Homestead.